Telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of chromosomes, are the biological equivalent of shoelace tips. When they fray, everything starts to unravel. Every time your cells divide, these telomeres shorten just a bit, acting like a cellular hourglass that quietly tracks your biological age. Once they get too short, the cell either becomes senescent, grumpy and inflammatory, or apoptotic, dramatic exit stage left. So, if you're looking for molecular-level ways to slow aging, preserving telomere length is about as fundamental as it gets. And here's where nature, as usual, shows up with some highly sophisticated solutions, no lab coat required. A surprising cast of plant-derived compounds is emerging as potential guardians of our genomic stability, capable of either slowing telomere attrition, activating telomerase, the enzyme that can rebuild them, or reducing the stressors that make telomeres shrivel faster than a raisin in the sun. Let's take a look at a few standout contenders in the Telomere Preservation League. First up, Resveratrol, the famously misunderstood compound found in red wine, grapes, and Japanese knotweed. While it won't make your Pinot Noir a longevity elixir, Resveratrol does activate SIRT1, one of the key sirtuin genes linked to DNA repair, stress resistance, and telomere maintenance. By boosting mitochondrial efficiency and reducing oxidative stress, a major telomere shortening culprit, resveratrol indirectly slows telomere erosion. Some studies suggest it may even enhance telomerase expression under the right conditions, making it not just a protector, but a potential rebuilder. Cheers to that in moderation. Then there's Psilocin, a flavonoid found in strawberries, apples, and onions that's been gaining traction as a natural senolytic, meaning it helps clear out dysfunctional, senescent cells that otherwise linger around secreting inflammatory signals. While Psilocin's primary fame lies in its anti-inflammatory and anti-senescent properties, it may also help preserve telomere length by reducing the oxidative and inflammatory stress that accelerates telomere loss. Essentially, it cleans up the biological environment so telomeres aren't aging in a toxic neighborhood. But perhaps the most surprising member of this telomere task force is psilocin, the active metabolite of psilocybin, the compound found in psychedelic mushrooms. While research in this area is still young, psilocin's ability to reduce systemic inflammation, modulate serotonin pathways, and downregulate stress-related cortisol responses may have indirect benefits on telomere integrity. Chronic stress is one of the most consistent accelerators of telomere shortening. Think of it as aging with a fast-forward button. By helping to reset emotional and physiological stress responses, psilocin may ease pressure on the genomic system. Some researchers speculate that regular low doses, such as those seen in microdosing regimens, might subtly shift the body into a more regenerative, less inflammatory state, conditions in which telomeres tend to fare much better. Add to this list curcumin, from turmeric, which may reduce telomere attrition by acting as a potent antioxidant and NF-B modulator, quercetin, which helps clear senescent cells and reduce telomere-damaging inflammation, and EGCG, the green tea catechin that seems to both reduce oxidative stress and gently promote telomerase in certain contexts. What unites all these compounds isn't just their colorful presence in nature, it's their ability to reduce the key enemies of telomeres: oxidative damage, chronic inflammation, DNA replication stress, and emotional overload. Most of them don't work like gene editing hammers. Instead, they gently tweak the internal climate, cooling the fires of stress, cleaning up damaged cells, supporting mitochondrial health, and nudging gene expression back into balance. Of course, none of these molecules are silver bullets, and most of the evidence, especially on direct telomere effects, is still emerging from cell culture, rodent models, or small human studies. We're a long way from declaring psilocin or Psilocin the next telomerase activator. But what's increasingly clear is that these compounds influence the upstream causes of genomic instability. That makes them promising allies in the quest to extend health span, not just lifespan, by keeping your cellular timekeepers intact a little longer. So whether you're sipping green tea, biting into a strawberry, or taking a guided journey with psilocybin under medical supervision, you may be doing more than boosting mood or fighting inflammation. You might be quietly giving your chromosomes a much-needed break, keeping your telomeres long, your cells stable, and your aging clock just a bit more negotiable.